I don't think y'all understand that concept. They don't stop nothing. Just get some more money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. uh, how do you ask a man for money? Just ask him. If he like you, he'll give it to you. If he don't, he won't. Just ask him. If he likes you, he'll give it to you. If he don't, he won't, baby. Simple as that. And if he don't, then you don't need to be around him. Okay. Would I date a broke man? Never. Why would somebody do that to themselves? I don't know. Okay. Thank y'all. I appreciate you. Why am I in my car? Because I don't take the bus like some people. I'm not at a bus stop. I have a car. I could drive. I have a driver's license. I have gas. I don't have to Uber because I have a car. Do I work? No. Why y'all always ask me the same dumb questions every day? Y'all know I don't have no job. Okay. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Good morning. What car do I drive? Porsche. Okay. What? When is your birthday? The day I was born. What are all these dumb questions? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Alright. Do you know if spells are harmful if you have pure and good intentions? No. What are your views on abortion? If you can't feed your baby, don't have a baby. And don't think maybe if you can't feed your baby. You'll be always trying, stop that child from crying, hustling, stealing, lying. Said you just got to be starting something. I said you wanna be starting something. You got to be starting something. I said you wanna be starting something. You got to be starting something. Too high to get over, too low to get under. You stuck in the middle, and the pain is thunder. Okay. Y'all like that Michael Jackson song? Me too, girl. Do you? I like that song. Mm-hmm. Should I wish an ex-situationship happy birthday only if your name is Pygmisha? If your name is Pygmisha, go right ahead, ma'am. All right. Good morning to you, too. Should you stay with a toxic person that's going to be a lawyer? No, you should just go get somebody that's already rich. If you look, y'all are like some of y'all women are not smart, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Y'all think if y'all stick by some dude's side when they get their money up, they gonna stay with you. Stupid idiots. All right. If you can't pull a rich man already, a rich man ain't gonna want you when they get rich. Let me tell you. If you can't go pull a judge or a successful lawyer already, that one ain't gonna want you when he gets successful either. Okay? Y'all need to understand this. Y'all be hanging on by threads of men that don't even like you and they're just tolerating you until they get their money up. Come on. If you can't go pull one now, why would you stay with somebody that's gonna be a lawyer eventually that treats you bad and toxic? If he treats you bad, bro, imagine how he gonna treat you bad when he got some money. Are y'all not smart today? Y'all need to take y'all ginkgo biloba or something. Y'all need to get on some vitamins, some ginseng, some ginkgo biloba. Y'all need to get 8 hours of sleep. Y'all need to. I'm serious. Y'all need to improve that brain function. Take you some omega 3s and something. 'Cause that brain ain't working. Come on. Y'all have to do better. Mm-hmm. When men ask address to women, what should we do? Give them the address to the ATM and meet them there. Be like, where's the bank? Exactly. I'll meet you there. Meet them at the ATM, baby. Give them the ATM address. You be on time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You said you with a dusty and it's long distance. Okay, well, you even more stupid. How you gonna be with a dusty broke man long distance? You might as well just have an imaginary boyfriend. Okay. What, your boyfriend is extremely jealous? What should you do? Explain to him that insecurity is very, very unattractive in a man and that you know that you can do better and he knows that you can do better, but he needs to cherish the moments he has with you now and figure out how to get his money up before both of y'all realize you can definitely do better. Because that's what it's rooted in, insecurity that you can do better. So you better cherish the time he got now. Because it's only a matter of time before he runs you off with that insecurity. Okay? So you better enjoy these last couple of months. Because all this insecurity is telling me what I need to know. Is that I can do better. And you scared of that. That's why you acting like that. So either get your money up or enjoy these last few months. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. Okay, what are y'all talking about? You have talking stages who are intimidated by the kind of job I do. Okay, that's because you talk too much. The only time you know what talking stages are for? People that don't have cars, junior high school students, you know, people that don't have nothing but a phone. That's what talking stages are for. If you have a car, you should be dating. You should be out and about. They should be taking you to dinner, having conversations with you, spending money on you. Talking stages are for people with no cars, darling. Do you have a car? Do you have transportation? Okay. If you're still in school, my bad. But if you're a grown, able-bodied woman with a vehicle, if you're still doing talking stages, you're behind mentally. Okay. You need to start dating instead of talking on the phone with people. That's for people with no car. I'm telling you. The only time people stay on the phone all day and all night is when they ain't got no car to go date. And you end up talking too much, telling them too much. The mystery is gone. By the time you get to the date, they don't even want to see you after the second time. Why? Because you're boring. They know everything about you. You sat on the phone with them for hours for free. Next. You know what I mean? It's next. Stop hanging out on the phone. Y'all are not in junior high no more. Grow up. Okay. Yeah, stay off the phone, ma'am. And stop telling all your business. Okay. You know, I would never be on the phone more than 5 minutes with the man that I married before we, uh, got in a relationship. I would never be on the phone more than 5 minutes with that fool. Why? Because take me out. Talk to me in person. Bring some money. Okay, where are we going? I need to go shopping. I'm not getting ready to sit around and hang out on no phone. No, man. Get me outside. Come on. I still don't talk to him over 5 minutes at a time. Okay. But what about long distance? Stupid as well. That, you know what long distance means? It just means you can date other people easier. All right. What do we lie about our jobs? Yeah, lie about them, baby. They lie about everything that they tell y'all, so why don't you just lie and tell them what they need to hear in order to get what you need to get? Because some of y'all be telling them too much. And they don't care. After 1 minute, they're not listening that much anyway. Just tell them what they need to hear to get them to shut up and leave you alone and give you some money, okay? Part-time receptionist is your job, all right? You work for a personnel service that sends you to different places, nice buildings, and you're a part-time receptionist, okay? That means you're around money, businessmen, and you move different locations so they can't find you, and you don't make that much money because you're a part-time receptionist, so you know they got to pay, all right? The perfect cover, and they're not going to ask too much about it because it's a boring job, all right? Part-time receptionist, there you go. Nobody cares what you do for a living, darling, unless they want your money. Mm-hmm. How do you deal with the 30-day rule in LDR? I don't even know what that means. What, you're married now for love? What if you married now for love? I hope that love turned into money. Because y'all gonna need it. I hope that love turned into money. What if there's no high value man where you live? Ma'am, just go to the rich side of town. If you don't have a rich side of town, you need to move. Just what you doing? You gonna stay in poverty? Meet poverty people? Make poverty kids? Wonderful. It's time to make a decision what you want to do with your life. Do you know how many people pack up and move across the entire globe so they can have more money? And you can't move to a different city down the street? Come on now. Y'all need to understand. There are people that are risking their lives trying to get places for better money and opportunity, and you can't move down the street, baby. Mm-hmm. What do you do if a man calls you a gold digger? Tell him he's very observant and you're glad. It's like, thank you for being so observant. Now you know what I need. Some gold. Do you have any? Nope. Then you shouldn't even be concerned with what I am, because you ain't got to go to dig. Yes, say, yes, I am. I'm glad you observed that. Have you ever dated a gold digger before? You got to have some gold. I'd tell him straight up. I'm not hiding. Either he got it or he don't. I don't want to waste my time with somebody broke that's not spending no money. Most rich men don't call you gold diggers. They just call you women because they already know women are expensive. Especially the type of women that they deal with higher standards. If someone's calling you a gold digger for wanting the bare minimum, well, they're broke. And you don't need to waste your time with them anyway, darling. Okay? Your goal is not to waste too much time with people that don't get it or understand your standards or can't reach them. That's the goal, baby. Because the faster you get rid of people that can't reach the standards, the faster you're going to find the ones that can. Believe me. If I had to listen to a person that I was dating before I met the guy that I married, I would have missed my husband, who was a total provider. I would have missed him, messing around with somebody that couldn't do nothing for me. Okay? So y'all need to listen. Don't let them stand in your way. Keep them standards high and do not bend them, because the guy that could meet them is right around the corner. You could meet him tomorrow. You could meet him the next day. But if you settle for dust or lowering your standards for someone else, you're gonna miss it, and somebody else gonna pick it up. Okay, so do not lower them. I promise you. Okay. Some guy wanted to be exclusive in a relationship with me, and he was like, I want you to be my girlfriend. I said, well, you got to pay all these bills. And he's like, you're never going to find that. I'm not going to do that for you. Found it 2 weeks later. Found it 2 weeks later. So, never say never. Just got to keep going and keep them standards high. Because don't fall for the okie doke, and don't listen to Dusties. Just because they can't do it, don't mean somebody else don't want to do it for you. Eh, thank you. Keep them high, baby. Don't lower them for nobody. Get your money. How to move from an ex who provided for you but was toxic. Find another one that's not toxic. Okay? It's the same thing when you take your car to the dealership to trade it in because it ain't as good as it used to be, but it still got you from A to B. It's time to move on and replace. Next, darling. That's why you always need one on the side, and that's why you always need a backup, baby. You keep one, you lose one, you got zero. You keep two, you lose one, you got one. Okay? It's simple math. You say he picked another woman over you? Well, that's why you should have had two, man. I'll keep telling y'all. Y'all playing fair in an unfair world, and y'all gonna lose every single time. You're playing fair in an unfair world. Don't you think that's dumb? Okay. He said he would pay for your visa, and now no answer for him after applying. Okay, of course he lied to you, ma'am. He's a man. That's why you need two or three of them to agree. You need to find two or three people to agree to pay for that. When one falls through, at least one might come through. You need about two or three. Okay. Any advice to let your lawyer know that I'm interested in him? Girl, do you know how many women are probably interested in their lawyer, which is probably him? The whole point is to let him know that you know, he should be interested in you and letting you know, baby. Do you know how many times I get that question every day? Women always fall for their lawyers. Always, just like they fall for their psychiatrists, their therapists, and their whoever they seeing. They always get caught up. Let them fall for you. Thank y'all. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let them fall for you, baby. Come on. Stop always trying to chase and be the pick-me-show of the relationship. Let them find you. Let them have a crush on you. Let them tell you. Just look good when you see them. That's all you can do, baby. Look good. If they want you, they'll come get you. And anyway, if they're your lawyer, they can't represent you if they have relations with you. That's stupid. Don't y'all understand the law? I don't know. I can't help y'all. Some of y'all don't, not too smart. I don't know. They can't represent you in certain ways if you are romantically involved. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What? At what point should you put out when you are debt free? And that man paid all your bills, bought you something nice and maybe a new car and upgraded you. If you still got debt and paying bills, you ain't supposed to be rolling around on the mattress with nobody unless that's what you want to do. And risk not probably seeing that person too much more after that. They're supposed to invest in you long term. You know what I mean? If you want to roll around for fun, I don't know how old y'all are. If y'all are still young and dumb, just don't get pregnant, okay? And don't roll around with nothing broke. That's the only thing I ask you. As long as they have money and as long as you are protected, do what you want. But if you're trying to live your best life, get debt free before you roll around on that mattress. Make sure that man gets you debt free. If you look good, you can do it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I have women that come in my YouTube comments every day saying, Shera, thank you so much. I'm debt free now. I know that's right. Okay, main goal when you're dating a man with money is to become debt free. That should be on the list of things that needs to be checked off before you can even think about rolling around on a mattress. Okay, if y'all are just rolling around to roll around because y'all are dumb. Well, there are women out here getting their entire debt wiped. Why? Because they're not rolling around for free looking crazy. At least when they're done, they're free. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And it took a long time to get up to that level. Aunt Ethel had to die. You know, she needed some new tires. You know, uh, a bunch of stuff had to happen. You know, she had to get all them debts wiped out. Her car note had to be paid off entirely. It took all of that to get to the mattress with the man that she's dealing with. It took him to financially secure her, make her feel safe, make her feel, you know, appreciated. It was a long-term investment. And then when she decided he deserved to roll around on the mattress, when she was debt-free, happy, and knew that he was there to stay, then it was time. Okay? But y'all be just jumping in after 3 free meals. Like a punch card. So y'all need to understand. Get debt-free, baby. If you look good, you can do it. If you're ugly, I don't know. Work on it. Work on yourself. And remember, they got to be old enough to pay them bills and have enough money to pay them bills. They can't be broker than you. Okay? So some of y'all are not putting 1 plus 2 together. Y'all are asking men your own age to pay stuff that they can't even afford because they don't have money like that. An older man will have everything. Can wipe your debt free real quick. Okay. What if he's a provider, but he's not? But you're not attracted to him physically? Get used to it. Most women aren't attracted to their men after a while anyway. Even if they do look good, they start looking disgusting to them when they don't do right anyway. So think about this. You could have the most attractive man and he don't do right. He's going to be ugly to you anyway. Okay? So just get the one that treats you the best and that gives you the most money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-mm. Advice for a man cheating online. Get the evidence and upgrade your vehicle with his money if he wants you to stay. Okay? Everything you find on a man that's not good should always fatten your pockets. Okay? You should grow richer every time you find something. So make sure it's worth it. Okay. You have your wish list ready? You got your car picked out that you want when you bust them? Can he even afford to buy your forgiveness or your fake forgiveness? Make sure he can. Okay. You say you give people respect and attention more than they deserve. I feel how to fix that. Give it to yourself instead. Give the attention to yourself. Make them come to you. Okay? You are not a doormat and you are not a people pleaser. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get into your villain era. All right? You're not a people pleaser anymore. Now, people need to please you. Okay? Walk around with your head high and act like that. A guy asked me, "Are you worth it?" when I told him I wanted a pair of shoes. What do I say? It's like, no, I'm not worth a pair of shoes. Excuse me. Be sarcastic with it. And if you don't think I'm worth a pair of shoes, why are we here? Why are you with me? I get sarcastic because sometimes it be asking dumb questions. Yeah, 'cause no, I don't think I'm worth a pair of shoes. You're right. You roll your eyes and get an attitude and just get out the car or whatever. Just leave, baby. Okay, you would love me. A man bought you a new 25 car in cash this year. Okay, ma'am. Kai's face. Okay, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's good for you. Yes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You said just lost your job and just started dating someone. How do you tell him? You don't. Okay. Just tell him he's paying. As he should be. You shouldn't be dating nobody that's asking you for no money. That's for sure. Just start dropping small hints about it so he knows that he's got to give you something later on. Just be like, you know what? I think I'm telling you think you might be losing your job. And then like slowly lay it down on him. Like, yeah, they started laying off a bunch of people and I hope I'm not next. See what he says. What's your opinion on long distance? It's for idiots. Actually, it's a good way to date multiple people and not have to see that dude every day and still collect his money if you're smart. So if you're collecting money from your long distance man and you can see other people, it's a win-win, baby. If not, you done. Okay, as long as you're collecting gifts, money, and you're seeing other people, because that's probably what he's doing. I mean, most men only want long distance so they can see other people. Okay. What if you don't work? Who cares? You're supposed to be getting money. If you're dating a man, he's supposed to be paying for something. You know, if you don't have a job, hopefully you have somewhere to live and food to eat. You've been getting by, so who cares? That's none of their concern. You're not trying to give them no money, so why does it matter if you work or not? They're gonna be spending on you, and you're not gonna be spending on them, right? You say you feel bad when he gives you money because he's broke. Well, date richer, then you won't feel bad. They'll feel bad for not giving you enough money. Date richer. What can you say about, or I don't even know who these people are y'all keep asking me about, darling. Y'all gonna have to explain to me what these people did because I don't know. I don't know who these people are y'all keep asking me about. Your boyfriend, your long distance boyfriend got mad because I said I'm a gold digger. Okay, so he doesn't count anyway because he's long distance, darling. So who cares? Sprinkle, sprinkle. He should have been known you a gold digger if he'd been paying some bills. He don't count. He ain't paying nothing, and he's not even close by. So I don't even know why you're claiming that. Your online friend, you mean? Your online friend? Your online buddy? You can get the same conversation from Chat GPT or AI boyfriend, baby. Okay, if he's not paying your bills and he's not nearby, he don't even count. He's just your friend online. Y'all be trying to claim stuff, pretend like y'all in relationships and stuff. How many gifts has he sent you? Has he sent you flowers? Has he paid any of your bills? Then that's not your man. Okay. Why do they say we expire after 25? Because they can't afford to feed your dreams after you turn 25. Because after 25, you want to move to the suburbs, get married, start having kids, and they can't afford that at 25. Men cannot afford that. They got to go find someone young. They could take the Bath and Body Works, Pinks, and Victoria's Secrets and tell them to buy whatever you want. They can't take you to the neighborhood and say, pick out the house you want, baby. That's why, quote unquote, women expire after 25 because we want to move forward in life and they're still lagging behind. And they got to go pay for somebody's body spray and thinking they did something. Okay? They can't go put the down payment on a house, baby, like the older men can. Okay? So you're 25, they're 25. In the next 2 years, 3 years, you want that engagement ring. You want to start having babies. You want to move to the suburbs. You want that SUV luxury edition. What do they want? They still want to hang out in the club, in the malls, walking around with matching sweatshirts on with some young thing buying her Bath and Body Works. Yes, that's what they want. They want to drink every night. They're not trying to settle down. Women expire after 25 in their minds because they can't afford them anymore. Okay? They can't afford a 30-year-old. They can't afford a 27-year-old anymore because them 30s and them 27-year-olds want more out of life than just some Bath and Body Works body spray. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do I think women should work? I think a woman should own her own business, and I think a man should give her the money to start it and let her keep all the money she earns while he still provides for her. Yes. She works for herself. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And her money is her money, and his money is her money. That's what I believe. Otherwise, why is he even there? Why does he exist in your life if it's not to make it easier? No? Some of y'all sign up for struggle love when it's supposed to make your life easier. If somebody loves you and cares for you, especially if it's some dude that you claim to be in love with, your life's supposed to get easier by being with him, not worse. Because that's not love. If your life gets worse by being with a man, that ain't love, baby. That's struggle. So, If y'all understand about vibrations and vibes and frequencies, the vibe and the frequency of love is not the same frequency as struggle. Now, some of y'all are in struggle. Y'all are not in love. Okay? Why don't you think about open relationship? They will cheat anyway. Girl, most of y'all got open relationships and just don't know it. I think, you know what I think? If you talk about having an open relationship, rather than just understanding the nature of men, it's very different. Because if you say, oh, we have an open relationship, it takes all the fun out of it. You know? It's not even, if you open the relationship, it will take half the fun out of it, of cheating, right? So why would they want to do that? Most men won't agree to no open relationship because, first of all, men are very possessive and it takes all the fun out of it. So why would they even agree to it? If you catch them cheating, it's automatically opened. Just don't tell them. Y'all talk too much. If you catch them cheating, it is now an open relationship whether they know it or not. Period. Because they're the ones that decided to open it. So make sure you understand that. And y'all don't have to have no discussion. Y'all don't have to have no formal agreements. Y'all don't have to do none of that crap. If he opened it, it's open, baby. You don't have to tell him nothing. It's like, get your little car upgrade, get your little wish list fulfilled, and then go enjoy your open relationship. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know what to tell you. They open it, so that was their decision. You said you called him cheating and started dating his friend. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hilarious. Yeah, all the stuff I see y'all doing, I be laughing. They open it up, why not, you know? What does it mean when he puts you in the friend zone? It means he don't like you. It means he'll still use you for all the stuff that he could use you for as a friend, but he don't like you like that, baby. Okay. What? Okay, how are y'all? He wants to take us on holiday, but we don't know each other that long, and I'm not comfortable. Okay, tell him that. Tell him take me on a bunch of dates before so we can get to know each other. Okay? I'm not finna hop on a plane and be your arm candy because you ugly and old and nobody want to be seen out in public with you, and I don't know you like that. Look, spend some money. Get debt free, baby. Before you get on the plane, make sure you're debt free. Okay? Then he'll know them bills. He'll know them bills. Why he gonna use you as arm candy and you still got debt when you get back? No. Get all your stuff paid off. Tell him to book the trip. Let me tell you how to do it. Book the trip. And like a few days before it's time to go, tell him you need some stuff paid off. Get him to book the resort, the hotel, whatever. Get him to book the whole plane tickets. Have your tickets ready. Have your Uber lined up wherever y'all get there. Have all the plans made. Then like 2-3 days before it's time to go, tell him you need your stuff paid. Either he pay it or he got to cancel the trip. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You need to at least get him to pay off something, bam. All right? Because he's using you, you might as well use him. Y'all think when a man invites you on vacation, it's for you? No, it's for them. Because they wouldn't otherwise go by themselves. So, that doesn't count towards anything. Get him to pay some bills off. You gonna be somebody's arm candy so they don't have to travel along so they can look like they something. They need to be spending something on you ahead of time, getting you debt free. Okay, when you walking on that beach with that old thing, you need to be debt free. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Whenever they see your smile, it should be a debt free smile. If you on vacation with anybody that's old enough to be your dad or your granddaddy, girl, you need to be debt free, baby. Okay. You said, what should I say after shopping and he's trying to take me home? That you got to go change Aunt Ethel's diaper? Oh, you got to take me, Aunt Ethel. I had to go change her diapers. I'm her part-time caregiver. Always blame Aunt Ethel. I'm sorry, I gotta go. I'm sorry we can't. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I really got to go take care of Aunt Ethel. And I mean, we could have gone back to your place, but I don't have enough money to pay for a caregiver for poor Aunt Ethel. So if this is what I have to do, so unless you want to help me pay for a caregiver for Aunt Ethel, I got to cut this short. Well, how much does the caregiver cost? Uh, this many thousands a month. You got it? No? Well, I gotta go. Thanks for the close. See you next time. Bye. That's what you do. Cut it short with the financial obstacle that they need to remove. And if they can't, hopefully they won't be trying to remove it right then and there and you can get out of it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When a man tells that he is not ready yet. Ready for what, baby? Ready for you? I'm not ready yet. Translation, I don't want you. Because if you were his dream woman, he'd be way more than ready, baby. Ready to spend, ready to get you debt free, all of that. Ready to do what, ma'am? How he now wants me to be now wants me to be my friend. I'm so broken, girl. Love yourself and go find somebody that likes you. Why do y'all always go after the man that don't like y'all? I don't understand. Why do y'all always chase the man that don't like you? You're not supposed to be chasing men anyway. That's why they don't like you. Go find a man that likes you times 10 that got some money to spend, baby. Stop. Stop. Y'all think y'all are all that? Y'all think y'all are young and cute, and y'all try to go after these young guys that don't even like y'all, okay? Y'all might not be their type. They might be your type, but y'all might not be their type, baby. So, just go for somebody that likes you times 10, and you're going to get everything you want. You're going to get everything you want. You're not going to get friend zoned by somebody you look 10 times better than, baby. How's that possible? Y'all be doing too much. Y'all like men that don't like y'all. Do better. Okay. The whole feeling of happiness when someone likes you times 10 is much greater than the happiness you have when you like someone times 10 and they don't like you that much. So, y'all have to understand this. The feeling you get when a man likes you times 10, it comes with bill pay, it comes with gifts, it comes with flattery, it comes with all the stuff that the other relationships don't come with when you like the man more. It comes with all the stuff that you actually want. Okay? So y'all are sitting there suffering on purpose because you like a man more than they like you. You need to find a man that likes you more than you like them. That's when you'll win. Okay. That's when you'll win. Am I suggesting to date older guys? No. Date someone your own age with no money. That's what I'm suggesting. Date somebody your own age that can't even rub two pennies together. Date someone your own age that can't impress you. Date someone your own age that expects you to go 50-50, girl. Do that. Let's see what happens. Date someone your own age who's 10 years behind mentally. That you can't learn nothing from, that you're going to end up being their mother to. Go have fun doing that. All right. Doo-doo-doo. What do I do if he wants to keep something, spending time with me before spending money? He's 20 years older. Then have your wish list ready, your Amazon wish list, send it to him. Have your unethical stories ready. Send him links to pay for stuff. Send him Cash App links and let him give you money prior to spending time. Make him send you wish list stuff in between your dates and stuff like that, okay? Insinuate that you want things. If he doesn't deliver, you're busy, okay? He should know by now. He's too old to know that it ain't about no money. All right? He's 20 years older. He know he got to spend. Just send him stuff to spend on. Send him links to purchase. Make you an Amazon wish list. They don't even have to see your address on there. And the stuff will just come to your house if they pay for it, okay? Do all of that stuff. Make them spend, baby. If you don't want to spend, you're just doing everything wrong, okay? Okay. Have I ever gotten a color analysis? Nope. Nobody gave me none for free. Is it free? Anyway, I probably wouldn't follow it anyway. Y'all know me. I be changing it up too much. What? You're in med school? Any advice? Yeah. Find a surgeon that got some money that can fund you. Get somebody with some money that can fund you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Yes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How are you? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anyway. Yeah, girl. How are y'all? The color analysis will do what? Make your skin glow? Okay, well, if I find one online, I'll take the little quiz, I guess. I don't know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He wants you to relocate to his country and start working. Girl. That's only if you look really bad. Only if you look real bad, baby. Okay. Sprinkles only if you look terrible. If you look real bad, I don't know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What happens if you actually like him? Then he actually needs to like your bills. Otherwise, why do you like him if he can't do nothing for you, man? If he can't do nothing for you, why you like him? What do you like? His ability not to do anything for you? Does he like you? Because that's the only reason I'm going to like somebody, if they like me more. If you love yourself and you love yourself times 10, you can't like nobody that don't like you. It don't go together. So if they like you times 10 and they want to do something for you and improve your life, then you can like them. If you like them before that, you're liking them more than yourself. You're putting them before yourself. Okay? You said, so why don't I have a husband? Why do I always, you know what? Men always assume I'm single, which is a good thing. That's why they must always approach. That's why I'm always getting approached. Because men always assume that I'm single. Men always assume I'm single. That's why I always get approached. Mm-hmm. 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 I think secretly men want women to be single because they're single and they want a chance. I'm not single, baby. I've been married for 20 years. So I'm sorry that you thought I was single. No chance. You're probably not the target anyway, even if I was single. People are like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She's single. Been married 20 years. Why do men criticize our appearance? Because they can't afford it. They can't afford anybody higher than a 5. Men will rate your appearance and have 3 figures in their bank account. The type of women that used to be able to date in high school, they still think they can pull on their little 4-figure salary. Mistaken, as usual. When women get older, they want more. Just because your high school girlfriend was pretty, don't mean your wife is going to be pretty. Don't mean you can afford it. Okay? I mean, don't mean you can afford a wife. These men get confused. They forget that when they become grown, able-bodied men, they're supposed to be providers. And they get mad when women demand that they fulfill their role as a man, and then they want to act like a girl. Men are always complaining when they could just be getting their money up instead. Just because you dated somebody pretty in high school don't mean you're going to be dating nobody pretty in real life. And they want to rate women because they think by rating you, giving you a certain type of score, that it's going to do something for their self-esteem. When really, they don't even have enough money to date anybody at 5 and up. And remember, a woman's look can go from 2 to 10 with makeup and hair. So they still can't afford a 2 if they got access to makeup and hair. That's why most of these men are like, I don't like when you wear makeup and hair. Because they know you can go from a 2 to 10 in 2 seconds and get money spent. And they're insecure because their bank accounts can't go from 2 to 10 in 2 seconds. All right? So what you looking like at a 2, in an hour from now, you can be a 10. And pull a man with more money. That's why they don't like it. Okay? So, we don't care what they think. They just need to spend that money and shut up. If you can't spend, move aside. You said what? Is it okay he says he doesn't love, he don't love bomb? Well, he needs the money bomb. Okay? What if you don't want to date in your country because I don't want to live here? Okay, well, date where you want to live then. What if my ex texted and asked to talk? Send him a Cash App request. Re-entry fee. Conversation fee, darling. What he got to talk about, it's over. He wants to open up the conversation, send him a Cash App request and say how much is the conversation worth with me? Because I'm not finna sit here and waste my time again with somebody I done left behind. Make it worth your while. Holiday season is coming up. He ain't got nobody. How much is he willing to spend, baby? Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You treated this guy as a king all the while he was cheating on me with multiple women. It hurts. That's because you should have never treated him like a king, baby. You're the goddess. He's supposed to be worshiping you and putting you up on a pedestal and liking you times 10 and doing the most for you. When you treat a man a certain way, he thinks something is wrong with you, ma'am, because you're the goddess. Okay? And when you start treating a man better than you treat yourself, he thinks you're stupid. And that's why he does what he did to you. Because he thinks you're stupid. Okay? So stop doing it. Mm-hmm. If you keep doing that, it's going to be a pattern, and every man that you deal with is going to think you're stupid too. So, be smarter, darling. Thank you. Treat him like a normal person. Don't put that man on a pedestal. He's supposed to be putting you on a pedestal. He's supposed to like you times 10, baby. If not, you're going to learn your lesson. Okay? What do you think about long distance relationships? They don't make sense unless that man is sending you money and paying your bills long distance. It's a no for me. Just another way to date other people at the same time. Easier. If she's sending you money, buying you gifts, then it doesn't count for you. How do you share what? Family, patrimony, once married, estate, property, businesses? What? Don't that all go to you? I don't know, man. Seeing how men are this generation, what advices do you tell girls that have no faith in finding a good man? Find a rich man. Don't worry about finding a good one. Find one with money. Because you can do good things with his money. Okay? Just make sure he passes a background check and get his money. That's all you need to worry about. What? Start looking. Yeah, I say just find one with some money that likes you times 10. Stop trying to find a perfect person. They don't exist. But there are people that exist that like you more than you like money. That's easier to find, so find it. Okay? What? Well, wait till you get of age, ma'am. Wait till you're legal. Because I don't even know why you're asking dumb questions. Come on. How to find... What if you've been exclusive with a guy for 10 months? Then I hope you got 10 months of bills paid, bam. Or at least a couple of months. I hope you're better off financially than you were before you met him. That's what I hope. What do you do if your man is friends with your op? I don't think I have ops, but if I did, if my man was being friends with them, then I don't think that we would be together anymore. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What to do if his family demands that he's only allowed to marry from his own country? Well, then his family runs him and he's not his own person. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Okay. You marrying, that's a puppet. It's not a person. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You like puppets, girl? That's a puppet. What if he's the caretaker of his family? Then find somebody that's going to be the caretaker of you. Why are y'all keep having options that aren't going to be beneficial to y'all? Why do y'all keep considering options that are non-beneficial? That's dumb. Stop wasting time with people that's not fitting the description of what you want. Stop wasting time with people that aren't going to meet your standards. Stop asking me what if this and what if that if you don't even like it. You don't want to be a part of that, so leave. Start over with someone else that likes you way more. That's not a puppet. That's not going to make things difficult for you. Okay? He won't post your business, sends money, but don't know if he loves me. It don't matter. Just get his money, girl. You don't have to love him either. He's a placeholder. Just get his money. If he loves you, he'll let you know. Until then, collect. You found a good song to wake up the ladies. Okay, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said, you can feel his love, but sometimes he's an emotional distant. Girl, who cares? Get his money. None of that stuff's going to matter in the long run. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all are going to look back when y'all are older and laugh at yourselves for saying stupid stuff, okay? He's not emotionally there. Girl, you going to just, is he financially there? That's all you're going to need in the future. They stop, let me tell y'all. They're not going to be listening to you after you speak for 1 minute straight in the future anyway. They're just going to be like, As long as them bills pay, you got money to spend, who cares, ma'am? He's not your emotional support animal. Go get you a dog or a cat and get his money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, all right. He got a girlfriend and still gives you money? Well, good for you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Shira, right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You told him you need a ring by the next year? Okay, well, hopefully he'll give you one. Okay. Met an older man who spent $500 on you, then said I was too young. Now he's asking for dinner date. Okay. Tell him that you need stuff paid. You need bills paid. He says you're too young, but then he want to go out to eat with you. Tell him, send him Cash App requests. Tell him you need help financially. If you're too young, he should be able to help you out, ma'am. You know you ain't got no money because you're too young. What's he expect you to do? Go sit and chew food across the table from him and he's old? For free? He already knows that it's about money. Okay? What if he has potential? We are young, girl. Goodbye. You the first wife. You the barber, the builder. Build him up for the next chick so when he get his money, he can go on and get what he want. Because obviously you haven't learned anything. You finna go build a man. Good for you. Barber the builder. You have a hope, a wish, and a dream of his potential, and you're gonna help him. You must like him way more than he likes you. Because if you were ugly, he wouldn't even be in your face. Even though you have the potential to be beautiful, he still wouldn't mess with you if you was ugly. And you getting ready to sit up here and mess with this broke man and help build him up. And when he leaves you, you're going to be looking like who did it and why, and you're going to be feeling real stupid. So, never build a man. If you don't like you times 10, he's not doing the most for you. If he's not able to make your life better in any way, if any time you have to sacrifice and build this man and carry him on your back, you're doing everything backwards and wrong. Okay? He's supposed to be doing that for you. Why isn't he building you up? Why he ain't already got stuff for you? You know? If y'all are the same age, y'all are just, I wouldn't even count that as my man. That's your bestie. That could be your roommate. If you're splitting bills and doing 50-50, that's not your man. That's your roommate. Especially if y'all live together. I'm not getting ready to build no grown, able-bodied man. That's crazy. Okay? If that's what you want to do, ma'am, go do it, though. If it makes you happy to build him up, continue to do it. Maybe you'll be proud of him one day. And when he leaves home with another person, you'll understand what I'm telling you right now. Okay? Okay. What do I do if I know he's corrupting his business? I don't know. Find another one. I don't know. You didn't give me enough details. Man tried to move in with me like a sloth and you freaked out. Girl, tell him no. No free shelter. Rebuke the dust demons. How do you stop obsessing about your significant other so much? Obsess about yourself. They're supposed to be obsessed with you, not the other way around, baby. You like them too much. You like them more than they like you. That's why you're obsessed over them and they're not obsessed over you. Switch it around by becoming more obsessed with yourself. The more you become obsessed with yourself, the more they'll become obsessed with you. Okay? Focus on all your stuff, your looks, and everything you need to focus on, and stop worried about him. Because he dang sure ain't worried about you, and you know it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-huh. Very, very true. What to do if you hate your job? Start a business. Work for yourself. It can be a little online business that doesn't cost much to start. You know, whatever you're good at. Do it for yourself. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What if he gives you money but always delays? Then have another one on the side that doesn't delay, baby. You got to have more than one. When one is late, one is on time. Remember that. Keep more than one. You said your man misinterprets you, and when you say you want money but really want his effort, he's so harsh. Should I leave? You need to start being clear about what you want and require for that man to be in your life. Okay, you need to have some standards, and you need to tell him what you require for him to be there in your presence. Okay? Because if you start to put stuff like that, they know you're the prize. If you sitting over there begging for attention and begging for effort and begging for this, you ain't the prize, baby. So, you just say, in order for me to continue to be in your life, this is what I need you to do. If you can't do that, let me know so we can stop wasting each other's time, baby. Let them know you can do better, and you can take them or leave them. Okay? Because when they know that they're very much disposable and replaceable, they want to start acting right before it's too late. And sometimes they'll wait till it's too late and try to get you back, and that's when you can hit them with a re-entry fee. Okay? You can hit them with the re-entry fee and get your money. Mm-hmm. Okay. You lied about your birthday and having a business. Should I tell the truth? He's honest. Girl, ain't no man honest. Let him spend money first. Let him fall for you first. Then tell him the truth later, after he done fell for you and invested heavily. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Give him a little bit more time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're buying a house and your man says I should buy new furniture too. What do you think? I don't think that's your man. Is he paying for the house? Is he paying for the furniture? Is he sending you coupons? Don't claim that, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm not claiming nobody that's not beneficial to my finances, okay? You got to understand that. Is he beneficial to your finances? Then don't claim him as your man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said you and your man is going on a break. What do you do during the break? Find another man because y'all are breaking up? Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what the break is for. To find somebody better. And whoever tries to get back with the other one first didn't find nobody. That's the break, baby. The break is go see if you can do better. And if you can't, we'll come back. Whoever don't come back did better. That's the deal. That's what a break mean, baby. Go find something better. Hopefully you will. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Anyway, y'all. I don't know, were y'all on my TikTok live yesterday when I was like talking about all my products and stuff that I was recommending? Some of y'all were asking me about my contacts. I don't have them on today, but some of y'all were asking me about, my contacts. So I did have them linked the other day. But yeah, I got sent some stuff to advertise. And so that's why I was wearing them. But I did like the hazel ones a little bit and the gray ones. The blue ones were just doing too much, but they were fun for a day. My daughter was like, "Don't look at me with those eyes. It looks like you snatched souls." I'm like, "I know, girl. Let me take them out." So yeah, I'm back to the normal eyes. The gray ones were nice though. I might revisit those. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank y'all. Y'all are so sweet. I'm just in my natural look today. I'm not doing too much, I clean up well, but I gotta go get a coffee for James and bring it to him. While I was live, he asked me to bring him one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. Monthly allowance. You said I'm gonna pay? Yeah, with his money. Of course. I mean, we're married. I'll pay with his money, girl. Ideas, anyone? You're 23, he's 64, so rich to the point he won't give me anything. Then how is he so rich if you're not intimate? No, he's 64, girl. He got one foot in the grave. Tell him there's women he can hire specifically for that. If he wants any type of real relationship with you, and he needs to be a provider. Done, okay? Because he thinks you're something else that you're not, baby. You need to redirect him to whoever he thinks he's dealing with. So, this is what you need to tell him. I'm so sorry. I'm not one of those type of women, but there are plenty of women out there that will do that for you. I'm looking for a man that likes me for me, who's willing to invest in me long term and wants to have a real relationship. If you want to just roll around on the mattress with somebody before you croak, then there are plenty of services out there that will accommodate you. You need to definitely tell him that. Okay, you need to redirect him because that's what he think you are. Some of y'all don't understand this. Y'all will let a man treat you like someone, and they could go actually pay a whole nother being for the exact service that they're looking for. And you're going to sit up here and ponder and worry and stress out over a man mistaking you as an escort. Maybe you should just redirect him to some escorts. Send him a website. That's what y'all need to start doing. When they start asking you, exchange this for that, send them the website, darling. Send them a website and say, you know what? I think this is what you're looking for. I was looking for a relationship and getting to know someone who would definitely understand my value. But if this is what you're looking for, here you go, sir. All right. So just send him the little website. Have your little website handy. Copy paste up in his messages when he start acting stupid. All right. He gonna click on it and he gonna be like, what is this? And he might just click and keep clicking. Okay. Because that's maybe what he's looking for. He gonna feel so stupid and shamed and embarrassed when you send him that link. Either he gonna correct himself and apologize financially, or he's gonna keep clicking on them links. Either way, y'all will stop wasting each other's time. Okay? Y'all will stop wasting each other's time. Okay? Honey, that's number one. If he's looking for something to exchange, send him to the website. Send them to the website. Because that's what they want to do. But that's not long-term investments with somebody that value. Y'all need to start checking these men and putting them back in their place, because y'all are too nice. What website? See, y'all don't even know nothing. How old are y'all? All right, I gotta go. Y'all, what website? Y'all know what website, baby. Any website where they do exchanges, okay? Just look it up, baby. I don't know. I don't know no names of them. And if you really want to get evil with it, find one that has both men and women on there, or send them one with the man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yep. Okay. Best way to network and find these men, and go to the rich side of town, baby. What should I do? I found the other girlfriend on TikTok. Confront him or play along? When you get your wish list together, ma'am. Get your wish list together. Put something major on it. Put something you've been wanting a long time, okay? And when you decide to confront him, make sure you've posted enough pictures up with you and him all over TikTok so that other chick finds it. All right? And then you bust him. Not in public, but in private. And you ask him to fulfill that wish list or give you whatever you needed to stay with him. You know what I mean? But you wait. You gather evidence. You post up what you need to post up. And then you get whatever it is on that wish list that he's willing to give in order to buy your fake forgiveness, okay? Make sure you got them links ready. Okay. And don't react too crazy. Act more hurt than angry. You can get more with guilt than anger, okay? So when you bust them, don't act mad. Act hurt. Because that guilt is going to kick in and he's going to spend, okay? You be mad all you want right now alone. Just punch the air, do whatever you got to do, all right? But when you bust him, it needs to be strategic. You need to get your acting skills together, and you need to act hurt, cry, and sound, and get everything on that wish list, ma'am. Okay? Advice for a woman of God. Never play fair in an unfair world built by the patriarchy against you. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. And be a goddess. That's my advice. All right. Would he keep coming back when I start to move on? Because he's trying to pay you a re-entry fee that you're not charging yet, ma'am. Okay, every time he pops up in them DMs, Cash App request, darling. Obviously, he wants to do something for you, so send him them Cash App requests. Bet you he'll stop coming back unless he likes to give you money. Okay. How to move forward while there is still love? You mean while you still love him, but he don't love you? Add another one to the roster. That's how, baby. Okay. What to reply if a man asks what you want in a man? Provider. That's what you want. Provider. No, okay, don't beat around the bush. Just say straight up provider. 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 Get you debt free. You don't need to be rolling around on a mattress with him anyway, girl. They need to work towards that. They need to invest heavily towards that. And by the time they have invested heavily towards it, you hadn't even told them whether you're going to roll around on the mattress with him or not. Okay? Y'all think after 3 free meals, you got to roll around on the mattress. Is that what y'all doing out there? I'm sorry for you. If you dealing with dust and they're spending their life savings on dinner because they think they finna roll around on a mattress with you, I'm sorry for you. They're going into credit card debt to feed you to roll around on the mattress after the 3rd feeding. I'm sorry for you. You choosing wrong. Okay? If you feel guilty for eating up a man's credit card balance, I'm sorry for you. Okay? Every bite you take, you feel unsettled because you with a dusty. Okay? You can't even enjoy the meal when you know he going into debt every bite you take. Do better. Come on. I could understand if you sitting there with a dusty and you know you spending his rent money and every bite you take is like less and less money in his account. I will feel bad too. Stop dating broke. Okay. Stop dating broke. You need to date the type of man that can pay their credit card bill off in one swoop each month. That's who you need to be dating. Not somebody, every time they open their wallet, it looks like it's hurting their soul. Okay, you ever seen a broke man getting ready to pay the bill and how long it take him to get that wallet out and unfold it and how painful it looks? You don't need to be dating that. That's gross. Shoot. Just next time, I know y'all have been out with Dusties before. Next time, or if you can remember, just remember when they were pulling out that wallet when the bill came. Just remember how hurt they looked, how sad they looked, how uncomfortable they looked. You don't want to see that. Come on, do better. Okay. You're 20 living, okay. Yeah, if you're, get a job and get out, man, or find you a sugar daddy and get out. I don't know what to tell you. If you somewhere you don't want to be, find a way out. Shortcuts are easy. Otherwise, you gotta get a job and save, girl. Okay. He said he likes me. Ooh. Oh my gosh, someone likes you. But if money is the basis for him to be with me, then he can't work. Then it can't work. Then it can't work, baby. Next. Okay? Because, oh, you should go celebrate because some man likes you. Wonderful. What did you do to deserve this man to like you? Be pretty? Okay. Well, then that means all men like you if you're pretty, right? It's not a flex. What a flex is when that man can get you debt free and tell you you ain't got to work. Okay? His validation that he likes you is worthless. Get some money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just apologize and say, you know what? You're so right. I'm glad that we had this discussion before we spend any more time together. Good luck out there. Send them on their way. Okay? Because just because somebody likes you, don't mean they like your bills. So what are you supposed to do? Walk around and hold hands because a man likes you? And sit there and not get no money spent on you, darling? Sit there and wonder if you could be having a better man that actually wants to provide. Next. I like you, but if money is going to be the basis of our relationship, I just can't. Okay, well then you just can't. Thanks for letting me know. Some men can. Some men can't. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Would you ever wait for your man in prison? No, because he's there with another man right now, rolling around on his little bunk bed mattress. No thanks. Y'all can have each other once. No thanks. What you waiting for? For him to come out on the DL? Nope. Once they're in there, they're gone. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I look too good to be doing that, baby. I just go find somebody better with more money. All right, my self-esteem too high. Okay. What? Yeah, I gotta go. But look, look, love yourselves more than y'all love these dusties and these men out here. Look at y'all. Let me ask y'all a question. If it was the other way around and you went to prison, you think your man would be sitting there waiting on you? Let me ask y'all that question. You think your man sitting around waiting on a woman in prison? No? Really? I wonder why. Do y'all see how dumb y'all sound? Girl, when he's gone, he's gone. Next. All right. Next. They're saying you're not for the girls who want relationships. I'm for the girls who want money, baby. You can have a relationship with any dusty on the street and on the bus stop. I'm happy for y'all. But I'm here for the ones who want money and lifestyle. Okay? All right? Because y'all can hold hands at the bus stop for all I care. I'm not going to stand in the way of true bus stop love, baby. Y'all have at it. Okay. If a man can't pay for you, he don't love you. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, exactly. Y'all, look, if y'all want relationships, if y'all want to go 50-50, y'all want to build up y'all man, if y'all want to hold his hand, y'all want to walk together in the heat and sit down at the bus stop together in true love, do what y'all got to do. Okay? If you want to work clocked in 9 months pregnant with some man that can't afford to put a ring on your finger, y'all go ahead and have y'all relationships. I'm here to help y'all to get a lifestyle and keep your standards high so y'all future generations ain't got to live in poverty because y'all want a relationship with some dust. Okay? What the heck? And you know what? A lot of y'all keep asking me if I'm happy. You know who's happy? Me, because I have a good lifestyle. My children, because they live in a very nice environment. Okay? And I'm sure our future generations are going to be happier that we chose better than just choosing some dusty relationship. Okay? We're not making decisions based on temporary feelings of lust and infatuation for some dust. We're making decisions based on the future and the well-being of our children, not some dusty relationship you're going to regret in 2 years from now. Okay? So y'all need to do better. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Dusty ships. Exactly, yeah. I'm going to be in a relationship with a dusty. Okay, have fun, baby. I'm not stopping you. Okay, once you learn your lesson, I'll still be here. I'll be here to guide you back on the right path. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. What? He always mad and suspected you of cheating on him at work. I told him to open me a salon. He refused. Say, then stop sending me to work. If you can't retire me and you think I'm cheating on you at work, well, I see the problem. You don't have enough money for me not to work. So, if you think I'm cheating at work, the solution is buy me a business and shut up, or give me enough money so I don't have to work, fool. Well, he's mad at himself. I wouldn't even be claiming it as my man if I still had to work. You just arguing with dust at that point. If he got enough money to open you a salon, you shouldn't be at nobody's job. If he loves you, he'd invest in you. He don't love you. He's possessing you, and he's insecure because he know you can do better. So go do better. Get you one on the side. Maybe they'll open you up a little business. Okay? Get your side dude to do it. Your main dude is too insecure to do it. Get your side dude to do it. And if you don't have one, go get one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He already accusing you of cheating anyway. You might as well go get one. You know what? You're right. Maybe I should go get me another one. That will help me get my business. He's still going to treat you the same, whether you got one or not, because he already think you do. What if his parents don't like me? What if you don't like his parents? Okay. What's wrong with women having their own money? Nothing. You need to have yours and his. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I got my money and I'm going to get his money too. That's how it's supposed to be. You can have your own, but get his too. When you're in the presence of a grown, able-bodied man, he's spending. If you live in the same house with a grown, able-bodied man, he's paying the bill. You keep yours. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with it. If you're working for yourself, you stacking your money, you start your businesses, keep it. Make sure he's spending on you though. All right. Keep yours, spend his. There you go. Let it grow, yeah. Okay, this boy called me bipolar. Who cares? As long as he paying them bill. How much should a man earn? Enough to be able to provide for a woman and a family if that's what he wants. Okay? And remember, women are different. They require different things based on how they look. Okay? Some women that are very beautiful want nice things, nice accessories, nice houses. They feel like they deserve to live in a nice neighborhood. Okay? Remember that. The better your woman look, the more you got to spend. So if you want to spend less, choose ugly. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because the ugly woman ain't going to be trying to gold dig on you, because they already know. They ain't able to do it. They don't have the main character energy to be a gold digger. So they'll just be like, yep, just bring me your little 4-figure check. We'll make it work. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What to say when they ask your dating intentions? Don't ever answer no dumb questions, baby. What are your dating intentions? Basically what they're saying is, you gonna sleep with me. All of them are looking for one thing. And they think you're over there looking for the same thing as they looking for. Because that is a place for desperate people. Okay? So you got desperate women and desperate men. The men think you looking for what they looking for. That's why they're asking you, what are you looking for in a relationship? Because they want to hear if it's the same thing that they're looking for. And whatever you tell them, they're going to be on their best behavior and act it out as smooth as possible so they can get to roll around on the mattress with you. So the best thing you can say is, I'm looking for a generous provider type man for a long-term relationship. You'll scare the ones that are just looking to roll around on the mattress away real quick. And you shouldn't be dating online anyway, so you don't have to answer these dumb questions. When you meet a man in real life and he walks up to you and there's chemistry and you look good and he likes you times 10, he's finna spin right then and there, baby. He's finna spin right then and there. He ain't gonna ask you no dumb 20 questions, baby. Get offline. It's for desperate people. Hi, I'm desperate. Are you desperate too? Well, it's a good thing we met on this desperate app. So what are you looking for, desperate woman? I don't know. What are you looking for, desperate man? Y'all lie to each other. And then he tries to invite you to coffee and you get mad and offended. And then you suggest lunch. And then he says, fine. I guess I can use my credit card points to take this chick out to eat. Hope she look better than her ugly picture. And then you don't look better than your picture, and then he's disappointed and he ghosts you, and then you come on my live 2 days later asking me why he ghosted you. And when I tell y'all to stop dating online, y'all keep going right back online and dating anyway. So it's a vicious cycle. Have fun with it. Y'all have fun with your vicious cycle of desperate online dating. You said, what if the man is disabled? Then he got a disability check. See if you can get it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I just told you. Why not date online? Because it's full of desperate people, darling. How do you make men feel what? comfortable approaching it? By looking good. Smile and give him a little eye contact. If he like you, he coming over. Should you approach a man? Or girl, why would you approach a man? Are you the man? Are you chasing a grown, able-bodied man? We attract, we don't chase, baby. You said herd men like younger women. Well, then get you an older man and you'll be younger than them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Then you can do whatever you need to do. I heard men like younger women. Okay, well then that means get an older man because you'll be the younger woman. Come on. Math is math. I know y'all learned basic math in school. Okay. How do you deal with a man who has money but is annoying and unattractive? Treat him like your pet. Get his money. Pat him on the head and tell him to go sit down. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. They like you times 10, they gonna do it. Okay, I'm about to go. I gotta go get this coffee. I'll see y'all soon, darling. I may or may not be on YouTube Live later. I'm not sure. We'll see. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Bye.